Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday, the 6th of February. The state's attempt to get out early from its lease of Dillingham Airfield has raised alarm bells at the FAA. Always Investigating was first to break the news of the state's request to the Army to cut its lease at Dillingham as soon as this summer. That's led to worries the Army will shut the airfield down. Tonight, Gina Mangieri finds out more about the warning of the state's move has prompted from the feds.
All the money that the State Department of Transportation takes from the federal government for airport infrastructure comes with strings that the feds say the state would cut if they stop running the North Shore Airfield prematurely.
I think there's no question that under every circumstance, this airfield must remain open. It's too important to the community. It's too important to the people that work there. It's too important as a segment of our tourism industry.
The state shocked the U.S. Army with a letter weeks ago stating an intent to vacate as soon as June 30th. Now the FAA has warned the state not so fast. Always Investigating obtained a letter telling the state they're obligated to keep the airport open for civilian use at least through 2025 because of FAA taxiway extension grants from 2003 and 2005.
They're going to have to pay that back if they want to close that airport, and it's going to be a big fight, and it's going to cost all of us a lot of money. If they start shutting down all these satellite airports, they risk the funding for this one.
The FAA's other warning in writing, the DOT is required to assure what they call economic non-discrimination, keeping the airport system statewide available for public use without discriminating on types of activities.
I think it's great that they're finally putting that in writing there, here at Honolulu, at Kalaeloa, all over the state of Hawaii. The general aviation has just been under attack.
Many sources tell me the airport's division management has openly expressed frustration with general aviation tenants. Many of them the DOT considers hard to manage and keep in compliance.
The Department of Transportation Airports Division handles general aviation. They are the agency that's supposed to manage this, and they've got to stay involved. And they've got to allow some sort of transition plan, if not continuing of the airport.
They're charged with maintaining aviation and encouraging aviation, and instead they are just steamrolling it underground and willfully and deliberately putting people out of business.
The state's current Dillingham lease expires in 2024. Their leases with the Army used to be for decades at a time until the federal rules changed to just 5-year cycles. The Army tells me as soon as the state re-upped their lease last fall, good faith talks were already underway to negotiate the terms of a longer lease at the state's request, which would take Secretary of Army approval for an exception to the 5-year max. The DOT has not answered my repeated questions about why they now want out. Many think last summer's fatal skydive crash is among the reasons. But in a press release the DOT posted to its website just Thursday evening, they list the 5-year terms, review of improvements, and water system responsibility as some contributing factors.
I think the state probably is worried about their legal liability, and they just want out of it.
Accidents do happen, and as tragic as they are, that cannot be a valid justification for this decision.
Now, the Army has asked for a meeting with the state that could happen as soon as this week and will continue to press the DOT for responses about the obligations that the FAA says the state still holds. Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, Always Investigating.